There is also growing scrutiny today after FBI Director Kash Patel was spotted over the weekend celebrating with the U.S. men's Olympic hockey team in Italy. Republican Senator John Kennedy taking aim at Patel.
I guess I think to myself, if I'm being candid, Ms. Rice and the director this week seem to be in a competitive match to shoot their own toes off. And those are the things you want to avoid, given the fact that Congress polls right up there in the minds of the American people. With hemorrhoids, perceptions are important.
Well, now the top Democrat on the Senate Judiciary Committee, Dick Durbin, says that new whistleblower information on Patel's use of government resources needs further investigation. CNN senior justice correspondent Evan Paris joins us now. So there are these new allegations from Senator Durbin. What are we learning here?
Well, the allegations come from a whistleblower. Now, we haven't confirmed what the whistleblower is saying, but according to the senator, the FBI's director's use of aircraft has had an impact on the ability of deploying evidence teams, for instance, in response to shootings, including the Charlie Kirk assassination and the shooting in December at Brown University. Now, according to this whistleblower, there was some delays in being able to send an evidence team up to Rhode Island from Quantico, Virginia, that they had to drive through the night to be able to get there. And again, this is all about the allegation that the FBI director has been using FBI aircraft for his own personal use, to go to visit his girlfriend, to go to Vegas where he has a home, to go on various personal trips over the years, and of course over the last year, and also of course over the last week when he went to Milan Cortina to do some, according to the FBI, to do some work trips where he had some meetings, and then he stayed over to watch the Olympic gold medal game, and of course those viral videos of him chugging beer with the men's hockey team in the locker room after the game. Now, if you look at this situation, right, the FBI director has to fly on these planes because it is, according to government policy, he has to be always reachable by the president and the attorney general.
So it's a safety issue in many
ways.
There
is a national security reason.
National security, that he has to take that plane.
Right. And the question that has been raised is whether he's abusing the use of this aircraft.
And the fact that this delayed getting teams to Brown, that it was an issue getting teams to the scene of the Charlie Kirk shooting and that investigation. Just walk me through. There was a delay, according to the whistleblower, because he was on the plane when they needed it, or because they needed to turn around the flight crew? What was the...
It's complicated because they said that he was in Florida and he had put a hold on the use of the aircraft. Now, according to the FBI, this is their response. They say that there was no delay. There obviously was an evidence response team from Boston. We saw that. There was a big response from Boston that went directly to the Brown shooting, that there was no delay, and that just because Kash Patel was in Florida doesn't mean that there weren't other aircraft available for a response to Brown. Now, we should also point out the FBI says that Kash Patel reimburses, according to what the law requires, reimburses the government for any personal use, any personal travel that happens on this aircraft. And again, we should emphasize that according to the government policy, he is required to travel on this plane, whether he is traveling on business for government work or if he's going on vacation, he has to travel on FBI aircraft.
All right, Evan.
He has to be reachable.
It is fascinating stuff. Thank you, my friend.